Karmine Corp with Sadak, my boy, versus GIANTX, my friends. Remember, this is an elimination game. Loser here goes home. Winner keeps the dream alive to qualify for Masters Bangkok. Only 2 things from EMEA will qualify, man.
GX, they've got a couple pieces of initiating utility.
Only the best of the best.
Priming his Kickoff flash, having already used it once, I believe. It's
same for the region as well.
They'll try to take fights on that and on the snake bite here if they're pressured. But the idea was to play passive on A, and that's worked out very well for Cloud. We're excited to see Sadak, but we won't get to see him in this round. Already dropped as the first body hits the floor. KC left scrambling for answers. They can run into this stack that they don't know is there on the B site, but they're hoping that Martin can find some space onto Cloud on A.
What a net.
Need to try and delay, flash to try and support.
Oh, great shots, man.
Go the way of the attack. Still a couple of defenders around this part of the map, and in fact the third even starting that rotation. But there's still time. KC can look to go back with presence still held on the other side.
30 seconds or so. At this point, they could have that little bit of extra utility out on the B site to get in, but first they'll see if Martin finds a wide open A site. The timing here horrendous.
Oh.
He's just made it around as Cloud's
oh my goodness.
right by the angle. Into the
oh, he's gonna check.
He's creeping his way. He's got the timing, and it looks like
well played, bro. Well fucking play. And they're gonna win the round. That's crazy.
4v2 now with 10 seconds left.
Well done, KC.
They won't be able to deny this plant. They've got to put all their eggs.
I feel like Martin is gonna grow a lot as a player.
West side was great.
Now that he's playing with Sadak, man.
Will it be enough for him to find anything in the late stages?
Would grow even more?
A player that needs to be
if Sassy was there too, but Sassy's a little bit harsher.
One at least, but the remaining players already sat in their after plant positions. Aves looking to brawl and will meet the same fate as his teammates just moments ago. Even
actually, they're having a legendary coach as well, man.
Ticking the graph wall, but pull them even further out on the time. And well, for West Side, he almost has to try and just stick this the entirety of the way. He's still going to land one of the penultimate shots. He's doing an incredible job.
Oh, elite.
The time is just too far gone at the
elite. Well done, bro. Well done.
West Side, a really nice attempt.
NT.
Well, 1v3, but thrashed through. This is where all the corners become a tough spot to stand in. Although saying that, runner did well.
Oh my god. Now, good luck with taking this.
This is what's so difficult.
Look at this.
B-side is you can basically clear everything
tough,
with
bro.
the combination of Astra and Vice. Alongside that,
Purple has 2 satchels.
Now for the remainder, they're having to try and break back in, all from a similar angle versus this hold.
The fact that Thrash caught the full HP player
it's a save, it's a save.
Online, causing more.
Good call, Jax. Good call.
Because now you look at where Tomazi is, completely overwhelmed, but they've given up this site because of what happened last round. Looking to try and play that retake, but you feel like Tomazi is something, and he won't.
You had to get away, man.
I mean, this has all come on the back of the double teleport.
2 players are so far away now.
The reaction was perfect. Clearly, B is going to be weaker with that many players on the other side of the map. They walk right in, doors open. The one player that was defending fades away at GX. It's a very unusual situation, such undamaged retake that we're about to see come through. So much utility still in play, bombarded by GX, but they run into that stun extension.
That's so annoying.
That's really caused a problem for them, and look how big a problem it is in the seconds it takes for that stun to fade away. The reset there, plenty of players ready to duel. Runner gets one even with the low economy.
Only with that classic, bro. 4-1 now. No money for GX, dude.
Again, much more aggressive in their defense. Elite very much ready for it, and now Sugetsu is going to try and swing back in for the trades. It's Aves to finally find one, but look at the position of the spike. This is now no longer just, okay, we want to try and
oh my god,
the playing field. This is, we have to battle to get our...
Things are going crazy here, man.
Well, it is
man, this allergy is killing me today,
that
dude.
annihilation from Sadak said it was online very early against Vitality. Right here, though, when it eventually comes into play, not as pivotal piece of utility as we had seen in that previous
game. Jax, you gotta win this round, man. How? I don't know.
Kind of what you'd expect a lot of the time when it's fired through a smoke. The spike is retrieved, though, thanks to
Woods, man.
Team, but they've left a big gap to Mazzy. Well, he's just got a freebie, and that puts the man advantage into GX's corner.
Straight away, Thrash thrown in, wanting to try and get as much information as possible.
Martin
has managed to get ahead of all of the utility, though, realizing he needs to fight aggressively, but it's clear.
Tomazi
left all.
That was personal, man.
The IGL.
They should play together in case.
But the cosmic divide is making things almost impossible. Escaping through this shouldn't be a possibility, and he's realized it.
Player inside of Hookah. Runner spotted on long as well. Quite a bit of information to work with here for KC. They're hungry for it. Sprinting after Runner. The attempt to take him down denied by a nade on the floor. The mosh pit buys a little bit of extra time, but KC not deterred. They are still looking to push forward into this B site. Spike has made it through. No control in any direction. I mean, this looks like a death trap that GX have sprung.
Tomazi kind of stuck in the mud, but he still manages to come out on top. 25 seconds, the spike now down on the ground.
Time is going low too.
Control needs to be garnered, and Tomazi is doing a fantastic job. He's been able to hold on to position. Their guns, though, might be about to disappear, but he jumps down to get the fight. Before that happens, it's now left all onto Elite.
Bro, but 2 shots were nasty.
To win the round with a classic. But he does it.
Up the defense here on GX, you see the Viper wall on the minimap that's just outside of that.
Man, it's crazy that things can lose 2 games and get eliminated already, bro.
Side, they can reveal you and shoot you straight through it. Denied that opportunity.
Found competition stuff, man.
Purple goes back and he makes his own. On
like,
middle,
there's no space for mistakes, you know?
Again, early pick for the side of GX.
And you get young players that never play on the stage.
Still have that
You know how well they're gonna
ready to
deal with the pressure. So many variables, so many risks.
There you go. Immediately, the second the Prowler gets contact,
this crazy, bro.
2 players low, def. Just trying to create some extra pressure. But now it's not going great. They'll section off the back of the site, but they still need quite a lot more.
So many players here for GX. They're ready to surprise.
Fast, but look at this kid. Look at this kid. Going huge, man.
Denial of any form of retake. Just go and save. Don't walk into Aves. He's on fire. I need to see that one.
I want this. I want this.
Backwards and forwards. Give him the ace. Shigetsu stolen it. Nonetheless.
Bro, what a round. What a round. He's feeling good, bro.
Coming out of lamps. That looks
Asking
like
if he's feeling the pressure. I don't think so.
Of all time, and Aves knocked him down like dominoes.
Is that a razor pad?
Impressive
There we go.
debut and second game for this squad. I think he has been one of the. He's a player that came.
This kid is so talented, man. So talented.
Ago playing with it was the Egyptian team, right? That we saw playing.
Shalabi, back in the day.
Different Red Bull events.
I remember Shalabi.
Yeah.
Playing. I respect it if he does.
To be fair, they are jump peeking the corner. They are going in dry, looking just to take that fight, but there's a reposition from Purpo. He's over towards bathroom, and he'll be completely out of this engagement.
Yeah, the only goal from Westside was to just delay. He's put that snake bite down onto the site, so the plant, at least, has taken a little bit more time. They also have Thrash for the retake, the Cosmic Divide of their own, but the attackers have the same ult in the form of Thrash.
Runner with Thrash.
This is the round to use it in. Not going to leave anything on the table. Thrash gone in, but it's caught by the wall. Blocked off completely. And now Thrash goes in on the other side. More aware, the wall broken. And it finds its mark. Aves now removed from the engagement. Sadik, though, up close, has to hold
That was good, Sadik. That was good.
More time, and he does just that already, denying it at every step of the way.
Bro, that was a nice hank raiser round, bro. I like it.
7-5 at the halftime. So they will
And 5 for Jax is pretty good, honestly. If they win this pistol,
Take a flashback online.
the game is gonna look good for them.
Pushes the lead into the open. Good pickup by Cloud. B side now thinned out a little bit. The herd of the defenders not posing quite the same threat. Purpo up top deletes Aves, one of the big players in some of the last rounds, and with low HP on Shigetsu, the advantage clearly sits with the attackers.
Already being delayed by that Viper utility. Flash about to go in. They need to try and get something off the back of it, but the players just about wrapping in onto the site.
Go first, bro.
Still a bit wary on the attack. The players could be coming from behind, and because of that, there's a gap that's been found.
There's no way. There's no way.
Runner is all that remains. HP still in his favor. He's got to try and find
Couple picking it. Beautiful, beautiful. But GX, that was your round, man. Now it's looking amazing for KC.
That was a tough one to break back in for.
Off will be enough. GX. Well, there's a flash just hit the big play through the TP. Elite and Aves Sadik even piping up, and the spike now dropped. Huge early.
They played a very close game against Vitality.
This map just got a whole lot smaller.
And they have
all
the
they have to
potential,
do is hold on to
talent of the
a
KC
deep
roster
wall as well.
under the
Completely denying the walk up
guidance of Sadak and Hank.
inside the TP.
This thing, though.
Aves, I don't think will have his flash back online. I believe that one is
one of the
gone.
best for sure.
But still, the Arc Rose ready for Elite. Snake bite. Oh, the snake bite's got him at his feet.
That's crazy.
Precision from Westside.
I jinxed this team. Now they're shit.
Look to be locked down, and instead there's
Oh my god.
Westside falls eventually.
I'm joking.
But he set Tamazi up for the 1v1.
I mean what I say.
It's Tamazi versus the man who replaced him.
Oh yeah,
Chance for a little bit of revenge.
This is nice, bro.
Chance to prove a point for Sugetsu. He's actually wrapping back around towards the B site. Maybe having the read that, okay, I've been seen on one side of the map. Why would my opponent continue to push into that side of the map? And it just seems like a battle of mind games. Tamazi reading that, okay, he's probably tried to go back around behind me. Instead, it's ended as a bit of a stalemate. He's going to use that smoke to get his way back onto the site, even planting towards heaven if he wants to go that way. But there's a lot of unknowns that he has to check on and has to be careful he's not caught in util.
Just missing 150 HP as well.
He'll be on showers. But it's still hard,
for
man.
Sugetsu. All those rifles are being gate
One shot, he
as
gets
well.
the kill.
No free pickup for him. This is a very difficult fight to win. The smoke perhaps will give an advantage. There's a gap though.
Tamazi
is holding it.
That's nice. That's
falling
nice.
into the
It means a
hands
lot
of
for him, I
GX.
think. No?
Maybe hoping that Aves will give him the contact. Their own utility out to try and escape, but maybe give him the game away
Position, man.
instead.
In the beta, this was so good.
Well, I was going to say dodge the
Yeah,
majority of utility, but he ends up being caught. Pressure put onto Sadak left, completely blind. He just about gets around the corner, and the ult's going to be utilized instead. Even still, though, they're being pinched from the back. Tamazi again. He's been having a phenomenal game. Even still, they've lost run. It still puts this down to just a one-man difference. But Tamazi, he wants a little bit more.
He wants blood, bro. He wants blood.
For letting him go.
Calm down, man. Calm down, bro. But now it's we lose this round.
Tamazi should have done enough for the round.
Yeah. You can't blame the guy,
He has
actually.
taken out the man he replaced, but a few more to drop, and it's Cloud.
7 to 9, no money on KC. GX is still on the game, man.
And then they put more players over on the A side.
Oh my
Thing is,
god,
though,
forget
so
this
happy
could not be
attack.
big, bro.
Attempt to spam.
Raze is still
close.
on B with showstopper.
TP.
I think they are.
Yeah,
Spike
probably.
is still here. And indeed, it's gone straight through the teleporter. They've seen the deadlock is on the A side. They don't know that the utility is on the other. They don't know the operator is here, and that
Good ult,
Martin,
man.
well, he's left his teammate. Sold him down the river a little bit. But now the opportunity.
Big kill.
claim an
Yo, the
extra
server was
position,
crazy
use
there.
flash and pop
What the
out.
fuck you got that?
Even going onto the
Oh
shorty
my
for the third.
goodness. Good run by
Martin
KC, man.
takes a
Good run.
commanding
Nice try to
grip of
Jax,
that
too.
round in double digits.
Still, though, there is going to be another purchase and an immediate push to try and fight for that control. Purpo almost even a little angry wanting to get that space so quickly.
Oh, despite being flashed up, the kill's not connected, but Martin still delivers.
Oh.
It's Tamazi that's dropped. Still, though, GX claiming.
The man is still isn't great for your KC,
side.
man. What?
There's not much else to
That was a
say,
sick shot.
But Martin,
Even the
an
sound's
aggressive
gone.
peek
No?
up top, grabs
No,
a
we're back,
kill
we're
as a
back.
result.
What's the ult?
Spike goes down nonetheless. A 3v3 retake. And look at KC. They're not making this complicated. Just one angle of approach. Steel guard used to steal away those weapons. This could be a big problem. It's classics across the board.
I like the
Shorty
super
denied
together on
off rip.
lamps, man. That was pretty
Great play,
good.
to say the least. Elite catching Westside as GX realize they need to reset, fall back, and run this clock down further. They will not win in the open duels with those weaker weapons, but now the rifles are back online, and Runner not afraid to show it. It's Sugetsu. All he can do is save this weapon. The time too far gone. The op retrieved. Needs to run.
Smart
he needs to
runner.
run.
Smart.
Now he'll get the kill, but that spike is
that's-
hot on his heel.
Ah, he died. Big.
Go straight through, go for these aggressive pushes,
West side.
and make sure they can't delay us at all.
That's ult, man.
Well, GX, aggressive, direct,
Oh my
and
god, they
successful.
got destroyed here, dude.
Completely
Destroyed.
decimating
He's on
the
fire.
B-long hold.
I can't save already. I can't save already.
Drop
Okay.
out of Hookah on the play to the backside. Well, that arc rose
Two
is
players are low, but
activated
still, man, they
anytime
have
soon
the
without a lead
showstopper.
around. That
Are they
still
gonna
isn't
pop
be
the wood?
capitalized on without a player there to fight.
I think
And even
KC
then, the
wants
flank
to
is
make
being
them
watched.
burn
Tamazi's
that.
about to get a kill in the spawn.
Yeah, the round is over
He's
and they
got
will
Sadak,
save the big
who seemed
ult.
to be
bro.
quite aware of
Oh
his position.
my god.
Connecting the kill.
This is KC map
Still
pick,
all
bro.
together. Well done by Aves. That's one pickup. Showstopper is online. Take a look who's on the podium. It is Purpo, ready to fire himself into the back of the site. Second blast pack used now. Still, nobody spotted. There is one
Well
claim,
played.
and he
Good
has
moments, man.
fired into the dark.
That was
A game
good.
of
20 kills for
battleships.
Purple.
It's Purpo to sink Sugetsu. GX,
They still have-
Thrash and
because-
Vipers pick
oh
off
my
the
God.
post blind. Cloud online with a kill onto Elite. It goes from bad to worse.
They're looking to try and find something
Throwing net.
with the
Miss.
annihilation. The
Beautiful,
spam
beautiful.
Onto the ult has worked. Put them into a 3v3 scenario. The attack, though, still have ults of their own. The Viper spit down. The Thrash is hunting within it.
It caught Abez.
And actually,
Okay, so that was good.
a little bit more problematic. That Viper spit now down. 2 players remaining, but that time is ticking. They need to move on the other side. It's from Runner and Tomazi holding that line, and Martinez.
Bro. Well played by GX,
They will
man.
get to 12, and now they
He's
have a
happy
chance
as
to
fuck,
make their
dude.
opponent's map.
Clear towards that B side. It looks like it could be a fake, though, trying to bring that spike.
Using
well,
him very often.
perhaps to the A side. There's 4 players here. If they get the picks, that may set their mind for them. In goes the grab. Well,
That's a good defense.
Sugetsu's
Playing
on the
defense.
side.
Exactly what they need.
Unseen, the damage done. Sadik and Martine following with him.
30 seconds left.
And now GX. And they've got credits. Not like
So
they-
the good things here for
to
KC
say,
is
but-
that Sugetsu and
20
Elite
seconds
are
on the
close
clock.
there
They
with
have
fun.
5 opponents. They don't.
GG, what team, man. GX
Flat in their face.
Early stack up.
got a good
3
opportunity
players
to
here
close
from
the game out,
3
man.
players here from the attack. This could end the round here, and now Martine, snappy aim.
Oh, you're done.
This is Cloud absolutely screwed.
But you
The
close the
worst
game is a
they
different
can
thing.
escape, but it isn't to be. Already
Sometimes it's the
dropped
hardest
by
part,
Mosh.
man.
And well, OT is almost looking likely at this stage. A 2 versus 4.
Actually, we never know, bro.
This map.
Recently, I've been seeing some things
Do you
losing
think
some
they've been
crazy
useful to
rounds,
stop
dude.
West side?
Even 1v5s.
Honestly, maybe not. I've seen this man get
Well,
hit
after
by a
that,
Rolling
it played
Thunder and
13-0.
simultaneously a stun and Contra 1
2
versus
times
2.
now,
So
bro.
utility, everybody knows. Stun,
Just a hint.
just cosmetic.
They won champions already.
Jumping out of hookah, stunned and flashed.
Yeah, it's cosmetic.
You want
All
to
right, well,
find it?
I know
Wow.
they're going to have someone claiming it is Elite. Won't have the chance to take that fight, though. The utility is canceled out. The players make it to site. Spike, drop down. It's going to be picked up by West side. 30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds left. Covering it.
KC have got all the angles, though. Spawn.
The Juro team, man. Do you believe?
And into
Go.
hookah, good stun, but Tomazi can't capitalize. They need kills. Someone has to take a risk and deliver.
Together,
A little
together.
More than they should. Tomazi's been spotted. He's boxed in, stuck in a corner, scared of the utility coming, and he should be. The stun is perfect. West side surrounded, and it's out.
Well played, KC. Well played.
The death blow. 12 to 12.
It is looking like an A-site execution immediately in towards that site.
Direct Purpo choosing another angle to fight on. He's gone.
Huge
He's
kill.
gonna be
Good
trapped
trade.
Unknowingly, Elite quick on the trade through the smoke. And now the backside of A becomes the new target. Utility is faded. The Toxin's no longer there. The flash forces Cloud off the angle. They're dealing well. With some of the fights that GX are looking for being denied early on. Plan coming through. Big fight.
Okay, okay.
And it's one on the side of KC. Abez and Sadik maintaining control over Lamps and leaving GX with no foot to stand on. It's only Runner. 1v4.
Bro, Jax, you had a
KC
chance,
would
bro.
need a serious stumble to give him the opportunities here. At least one. Catching Abez off guard. So little time, in fact.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 KC.
Two, though, it's looking more and more doable. And I did start to get a little bit worried.
GX, did they have the same sort of talk? I have to wait and see Purple again.
In a round like this, you know, you look back, Purple was
Not
the
good
very
to get
guy
to.
just stood up on top of the van.
Amazing for
taking a
Purple,
free
though.
Kill with the operator.
That must have been a jump peak. I'm just looking on the map where Sugetsu died.
It had to be.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he was
Probably
just
his ban,
ADing it.
no?
Probably he was jump peeking it. Either way, his
Oh
head
my.
being ripped off. He's out of the round, and so is Martin.
Classic push after
KC
you lose
with a vacuum of
player
information
early.
and the expectation of an A hit. They pushed B long. They tried to fill in the blanks.
It's an off angle.
Instead, they have been left in the dirt. It's Sadik.
Now you're in
under
big trouble.
pressure. Will at least buy himself a little bit of extra time. A good
Okay.
onto Purpo, having fragmented the rest of the squad.
They can still win this?
To give him a second breath of
player
life, but
standing.
there's just too many members coming through that choke point.
Chance for Elite. He found a gap. He's done some damage. The
Oh.
swing is isolated. Cloud goes
down,
alone.
B.
And now it's down to that one versus
This kid is so good, man. GG! GX, you had your chance, bro.
mistakes right at the last moment for GX. That's not the way they wanted to lose that map.
Not at all. This is a map they started out behind. KC looked like they were slipping, but in the end, it's a clean...
Already, we're gonna
I'm excited for this one. Sadak once again playing horrible, my
Seems like
friend.
C could be the target. And a defense.
He's enjoying this engine a lot.
The only danger here is that wall could split them up, slow down that play. They'll trigger it, and indeed, the two are going to be caught behind it. It's going to cost some time and leave Purpo isolated for this fight. He picked up
No more twists for him.
Sure, lost a lot of HP himself.
So he
goes
gotta play the
down
engine, man.
end, but it didn't look like it'd be that bad. There were so many players there with him. But somehow, KC have come out on top in every duel, now sitting in a 4v2. A difficult situation to lose around from, Tom, but we'll put it past KC. We saw it in the last map.
Spike planted.
How far forward can Westside get? Okay. The immediate teleport out of there. Sugetsu watching from afar. Nice shots from Runner, though. And you can immediately see...
Man, those
the
shots were
pushback,
so clean.
wanting to try and make sure they can fight this one together. Sanak doesn't want an individual duel. He doesn't want a 1 versus 1. While Runner is looking for those sort of fights. An opportunity almost given to him, but now needs to try and find both. And won't get either. It's Sanak to close out the pistol round.
They're going to have to kill a lot of KC's players before that
Woof! Westside!
That's a good
That's a great name, by the way.
Westside. How much more?
Sounds good.
Will this at
Oh
least
my goodness.
one
5v3.
more?
They got the spike, though.
And now I'm getting scared.
Yeah,
Even now,
you see
there's
scared
a weapon on
too.
the floor.
Their fans
Thing,
definitely
they
are.
seem to be so confident in investing credits into Westside Sheriff every single second round after they've lost the pistol. Because he is so good with this gun that he just causes them issues. And now with all 3 players making their way towards A, the defense is now doing the same. They have made the realization of where this push is going to be coming from. I think they also have the wall down on C in case anybody tries to walk into
Let
that
them plant
spot.
and play
Their
5v3.
idea
That's the
really
plan.
is spot on.
It's only the second round, but these teams playing with elimination in the back of their mind. Purpo has got his rifle out already, the man advantage to play with.
Oh, that's
He'll
so
be
low.
shut down, but damage
Oh
done.
my.
One left down.
Oh my.
Quickly
Oh my.
close. The fight's not looking better. KC only had
The
a
worst possible weapon for this
outlaw.
situation, bro.
Definitely not the ideal weapon for this. And the flash good, but the time gone.
Big round for GX, dude.
Already on the board.
And they've got a huge economic advantage for it as well. Being able to retrieve some of those guns as they do it. Martin already with ult. He's going to look to
Interesting.
try and wrap in behind them. Westside, though, just with spam, has been able to do a large amount of damage. And although Martin is immediately noted, immediately dealt with, good try.
Got two there.
But that's left the spike on the deck, and the other 2 were trapped by the wall. And Tomazi isn't just sitting there. They're even going to use the night wall to push them back.
What?
Still, Sugetsu wins that fight. But how much more can he get here? Please don't peek him 1v1.
He's also one away from that ultimate. Retrieving the spike might get a little bit easier. Opening the door here, causing problems. GX know he can take that orb and take the TP.
They take the orb, I don't think.
Jump to take the fight and almost throw it away. So get
Oof.
time to reset. Just couldn't pull the trigger quick enough. Smoke out. Leaves
Oh, you're in
behind
big
him.
trouble,
He's gonna
Cloud.
step
No?
forward to help his teammate Cloud under a lot of pressure. Purpo emerges and comes out a second time. Every time he's missing the cavalry until he's trapped.
Looking better for
behind that
KC
wall.
now.
KC. A little bit of an unpredictable pace that they took towards it. I thought maybe Westside had an angle to catch them, but they've just made it through the door. He won't get there with it still open. So the nice little safe haven for KC with plenty of numbers to their back, but Westside behind them and a big flank around.
Bro, he could get more there, not gonna lie.
Good adaptation from those players remaining.
It seems like both teams have had the same idea. An early battle towards that C site. A lot of utility put into play. Nightfall expended. Tomazi shoots the one thing he doesn't want.
They don't know about him, they don't know.
He's blinded, it doesn't matter. He's been able to hold back in that corner. And even with the wrapper,
What a great round.
it's only going to be the one.
Yeah, it was a good attempt to use these players deafened
Bro,
up to
be careful
TP
picking
in
your
behind,
man.
but no.
Ah, no, you guys are fine. Ace, 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 Cloud, ace.
Should be a formality just to take this one down.
What the fuck happened in this round, man?
The
This
ace.
is not the first ace from Cloud, I think.
He had an ace in the first series.
Yeah.
That time it was on Pearl, but it just seems like...
What a legend, man.
there's a few
Yo, Cloud is
things
too
right
good,
now
bro.
in the season that are
He's underrated.
inevitable, and one of them is that
Because
Cloud
Jax
himself
hasn't
named
doing
14 and
so good.
definitely had a
People don't talk
quieter first
enough
match
about
individually,
Cloud, man.
I do
But
think
he's an insane
those
player.
sort of games are going to be expected when you're taking over that mantle as IGL, but there's no doubt the
Go to
individual
that, baby.
brilliance of this man.
Time, a shift to the A site, although despite the fact Tamazi's gone down, Rubble is still under GX's control.
Well, they're not clearing him.
They
They've
wouldn't.
seen
Why
his
would they?
player run away. This is a chance for him to just go absolutely ham. He's been having an insane game so far, waiting for another
Anti,
player.
man,
They
anti.
finally dealt with him. Westside, though, he's got to be careful. He still gets the kill while completely blinded. And Purpo then comes in as backup.
Right.
It looked like this
Looking
round,
good
at
for
least from the
Jackson, man.
start,
I want to see the third map.
dangerous for the side of GX.
Unless I'm greatly mistaken, this is the team that won the pistol. Now they're 7-4 down with big rounds in the last couple.
Hey, equal that KC lost.
Opening pick, recovered by Martine. Huge play, but he's got players behind him. Sagetsu's covering. The door will close. The opportunity
Looking good for
no
here for
longer
KC,
there
man.
GX. 2
7-5.
versus 4. We talked
good,
about
man.
a lot of ultimate
good for both
squad
things.
had they
The games
used
will
their
be open.
showstopper last round. Still, well,
But I feel like
Tamazi
KC will
gets
need the
now using
pistol,
the
bro.
shadows
And
a Viper's Pit online
please
for
don't lose
Westside.
to equal round again,
Last
man.
round of the half.
That hurts.
They're going to put it into play.
have
but
so
with
much,
minute
man.
5, even putting the pit in now, they could just go the other direction. But once it's planted, then it's a different game.
So just finding a spot to use it.
Nightfall online.
Nightfall used, that was gamed by the plant. He's going to use it to
Yeah, I
try
don't
and
see them
cover
winning
the
this
spike,
round.
But even still, there's so much delay. Doesn't have
Martin
the
has
sound
flash.
at the moment to really play off anything whatsoever. Teammate in Tomazi trying to wrap back around,
There he's out.
try and bait some of these players into the fight, but they are just not playing within that pit. A little bit worried about the spam, but it doesn't matter when Martine's about potentially both teams going onto their better side of the map. Martine already in an incredibly aggressive position.
This
the
is
reveal
the better setup
gave him
KC.
the info, but at least for now he
interesting.
hasn't been able to capitalize.
And no follow through. Purpo down and out. I think that was a spam straight through as sees KC concede some space. Sonic falls as a result. B site seems to be a little bit more open, but that wall has bought a little bit more time. And with the flank coming in of Sagetsu and knowledge of players towards that B site, he walks straight into them. But they're returning, looking the right way. GX claim the advantage, and they're gambling towards the C site. It's a blind pick, but it's the right pick up.
Why is KC all night?
Not really much in regards to stopping them. I'm sure that's going to slow them down a little bit and maybe put some doubts in the minds of the players on this side of the map. Those doubts will only last so long. They are going to make their way in for the plant, and the thing is,
This is a
they
big
can
round
still
for
look to use
GX, man.
some of that extra utility in the post plant. Tomazi
I think if
still
they win
having
this,
himself that
don't throw it,
paranoia
we're going to
could be
fracture.
massive.
And I like
Still
that, man. I
having
want to
the
see
arc throws,
Sabak
I
going
believe
there.
The wall has just been
I
put
want to
in
see
play
his
as well.
KO this time. Who remember the ace
Down that
from
little lane
Sabak, bro?
in the water.
Fracture.
Please give me the info if the push comes down that way. KC cautious of the flank. They've cleared it out. Martine picking up west side as well. Some utility removed. Tamazi steps in.
Bro.
Both players significantly tagged up, but two guns facing him. Up top.
Ay, ay, ay.
Abbas is whipping it all. Tamazi gets the reload.
There's no way. There's no way.
It's a disaster.
This is unbelievable, bro.
Tamazi clutching.
Oh my
out the
god,
roll.
dude. Tomazi going huge. But what the fuck was that?
Don't. Replay team.
Yeah, I don't think
know
you
what
should
you're
replay
There's a
this.
slow-mo from Abbas.
I know what
coming.
you're building,
It's,
but
let's
I don't want to see
accept
it.
it here and now.
I just edit all of the whips out and just put it like a headshot.
It's not
montage.
gonna happen.
That's all I want. Look
That was
at it,
clean,
it's
that was clean.
beautiful. Headshot after headshot.
Yeah, they didn't show it. They didn't show it. These guys are nice, bro.
This A-side wanting that early control. And in fact, it's Elite now under some serious pressure. Now he can sort of sit back behind this wall and hope that he only gets a 1v1 instead. Well, he's already down. And in fact, the player's looking to come in.
Yeah, I call GG. Not gonna lie to you, man. We're going to
This
fight
is
for
looking
sure.
like an incredibly clean round, not one where your opponents are having their first buy.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, the attack still very much homed in. Defensive side looking like they're setting up almost entirely for a retake. Martine, if he can garner an orb, it would set them up wonderfully to get all the information on the retake. Instead, for now, It's looking like a 5v5.
They still like to
post
do
farm.
this protocols reflex, man.
Cloud's going to be a key player. They're all looking at the site as that wall goes down. This will be Cloud's opportunity, but he's already fired. He's given away his position. No element of surprise, hoping to help out, but hasn't in the herd.
There's definitely something there. They're working a lot.
More and more by the second. Tomasi.
We saw them on Haven.
Anything.
Last time
His
they played.
foothold now removed. And it's all
That was
to
clean, bro.
Cloud
That was
with
so
nothing
clean,
to
man.
say. The fade on the other side.
That was what I loved about last map. A much more aggressive take once
Oh,
again.
where's the red
Stuck in
nade?
the mud, but
Martin,
much
where's the nade?
Although saying that, Sugetsu does find the opener.
Okay,
This calm
okay.
face, Sadik stepping up as
2v2.
well to
Still
double up
dangerous.
and shut down the A push. Looking elsewhere, Elite knows he's got a fight brewing with Westside. Doesn't want to overcommit. If he goes down,
Okay, they're
now,
going C.
they lose all control. Not only on B, but even that little bit of extra info on C. Spotting that nobody's
This
pushed
can work,
through
this
just
can
yet
work.
with
You
the
can get a
wall
time in
play.
there. Oh,
He doesn't want to give that up. Instead, backing off to the spawn, creating more of a
think he
barrier,
hurts
more
a lot.
space between him and his opponent. Now Cloud, oh, he fakes it out. Westside almost got a kill there. That would have made this round much more palatable. Instead, he's walkabouts and Elite is still waiting. Not quite quick enough on the trigger though, and that's going to allow the side of GX to regroup, get the plant, and in fact, I'm wrong, not regrouping, staying aggressive.
But that's the thing, Cloud's earned up that Nightfall. Already the Reckoning
Your fear.
is going to reveal the position. Or not quite at least, no. Just about managed to dodge. A big kill from Westside, putting things back into a 2v2 and just looking to try and keep the distance between these two defensive players. Sugetsu's battle versus Cloud is everything. He takes this kill and maybe there's a chance. Instead, he's TPing into the smoke and the spray's
Oh
not
my
landed.
God.
He's still on that site, but the sprint is coming through from Elite to try and
Sugetsu.
Sugetsu might not need it, but that time is still taking it all Sugetsu.
he's back,
We
bro.
thought
Holy
Mike
shit, that was
on the other
insane.
side of the map. But it turns out he will do
Woo!
it all and just
Damn, bro.
enough
But the
time
guy
to get it over
almost
the
got
line.
with the spam, man.
This time not caught by the C's. And actually the rest of the team going much more direct. This was something again on the last map, just running it down in these early stages. A little bit of luck that's gone a long way. Tomasi finds the opener.
What the fuck, dude?
It's a big pick. That's an even bigger one. Sadik put to bed. B site open for the plant as well. Sugetsu having to take risks, and this is something GX are ready for with all these numbers still in play.
Oh, he's
West
caught.
side. Oh, he's been spotted. Oh, what? Shot by Sugetsu. A beautiful correction.
Spike
When the ult's
planted.
used to reposition, he'll go to his teammate. Now look for this. Two players on one angle and one coming in up top. It's not going to be the easiest because GX have already taken this into group setup.
This is good for Jax, bro.
Four
They should
players.
never lose this round.
Big swings coming through and
Yeah,
trades
man.
not even.
11-7.
Look at the economy already.
The ult economy as well, stacked up so heavily in GX's favor. They have all these safety nets to fall back in, and they don't need any
Damn,
of them.
bro.
Dominance in the opening
Dominance
fight.
indeed.
A big stack up from KC.
Only
an
Elite
attempt
left.
to take the fight
The
to
other 4
GX.
players from KC have
Well, they
no
took it to
money.
them,
Elite's
and then
gotta
they gave
save
it to them
this.
as well. As the round
The only way for
KC
KC to come back here, man, it's miracle after
for 5
miracle.
consecutive rounds like this is that there'll be aggression elsewhere. They look for it on C. There it is. But Sugetsu's
Beautiful
landing the
shot. Yo, look at West Side too.
And yeah, 5 HP on West side.
What the fuck, bro?
That's
Man, that would be
ridiculous.
even more beautiful if they buff the sheriff, man.
That was all,
It should
I
be a
was looking
double
at it on
kill.
the map like they might line up, but
Buff the
it's
sheriff,
unusual.
right?
You see that
Making the game
much
more
damage
beautiful.
done from a single shot of a sheriff. One of the only ways they were going to come back into this round was off individual brilliance. Aves having that ult, but there's still plenty to play with for the side of GX.
But still,
Also looking at the position
Like,
of Sadak. This
showstopper.
close corner, a judge. It could be dead.
Viper's Pit.
Oh,
Not
this
for
could
1 or
be
2, man.
massive,
30
especially with the
seconds
first player isolated
Oh
by
my.
that wall.
Oh my.
Here
They're not
comes
gonna
the
check.
step up, the walk through, and primed and ready.
He loves this shit, bro. He loves this shit.
Full house. There were plenty more to pick up, but okay.
Aye, aye, aye.
Cloud survives a moment longer.
Man, that is hope, man. That is
That's all he
hope.
gets.
4 rounds.
The showstopper's on its way.
That's the thing, they've had them a while now. I've been
thing for
waiting for the
Jax.
moment where
They are
they're
rich,
finally
bro.
going to be utilized. Maybe just used for the late round instead. Steel Garden, taking away the weapons, throwing a showstopper. But Reckoning could be perfect here. Chance to clear out a lot of those backlines.
Very good for
Reveal
Jax too,
every
man.
single player
Did they
in
use
their
it?
tracks. That's exactly what he's going to do. But there is Purpo just trying to delay them while this ult is active.
Yeah, it's the crowd control from this showstopper. They can't push forward while the rocket hasn't been fired or until it fades away. Eventually, they decide to make a move. Steel Garden activated after runner's kill. Ready for the fight up close and delivering every step of the way. Elite at least recovers a single kill. And Sagetsu will group up with him. But the time is ticking and they need to move fast. It's already too late, especially with 3 players left. GX want themselves a third map elimination.
Fracture will be fun.
Come down to Fracture.
Attack, please KO, please.
The delivery here, some of these plays seeing Cloud activated like this, it's not going to be an easy.
Aves playing Terro in Sadak on the bridge, man. I thought he was going to play KO.
I think that was the main.
I would love that.
For now, Martin, hello.
My bridge is pretty good.
He snuck himself into a nice spot and he's out scot-free. Flash to try and re-engage by the looks of things, and that's exactly what Martin does. A confident start to the game. And for KC, their game plan is going to be something that we study as these rounds go on. Problem is, you get to anti-strat them on a lot of other maps, Tom. When it comes to Fracture, you're showing what Aang's been cooking behind the scenes, and Tejo already on the board. I'm terrified for what GX are going to be coming up against, because they were ready on Bond. They knew what they were going to be facing. They had adaptations. A little bit more difficult to do when you come in blind. Nice kill by Tamazi, though. Pistol's not gone just yet.
No, he's done well. And definitely had high impact rounds. This won't be one of them, though. Immediately reduced to ashes, trying to be proactive of those remaining players, and they are being picked apart all onto Runner, and he is stuck on the site with utility going in.
Looking clean.
With that Rolling Thunder equipped. The question will be, is it immediate TP out? I wonder if it might be not quick enough. Martin thought he could get ahead of it. He did have a gate crash, but it doesn't matter now.
They've rotated so quickly because of this Cypher setup over on the A side. Has full control. 4 players.
Okay, serve a tray.
Got that util down because they're still present.
Purple solo.
Oh, Purple looking to be alive. 15 HP.
Looking good for KC, man.
Back out in the south side. He's in B main now. So there's no way to get on site. There's no way to plant it. And this guy doesn't want to go dry swinging, no utility, and just hope that one stray bullet doesn't take him down. But instead, he's sending it in the other direction, where he'll either have to open the door, alerting them early, walk through the tripwire, which could even lead to his death. He's walked straight into it, or at least destroyed it. The player on top.
What the fuck happened there? What the fuck was that?
And all of a sudden, this difficult round is looking beyond doable with Purpo so low. If Sadak can get him taken down, there is a real chance, but Purpo's not giving him an opportunity. Just hiding, waiting for Cloud's contact. Perfectly played so far, and it's Sadak who needs to force the...
What the fuck happened in this round? That guy was dead, but the guy... What? Don't stop looking.
I don't know what happened with that kill from Cloud. Like, it looked like...
That was insane.
Cut away just at the moment that the swing...
Oh my god.
Check things. I don't know how he didn't see Cloud. Maybe he just paused at the moment not to get seen around that corner. Yeah,
this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Right? Or maybe that's just like
peeking as well. Maybe he's a little closer.
Oh my god, bro.
I think so, though.
That was just weird.
They actually have a position to fight from, but with 4 players on A, they need picks inside of GS.
Salvo came back on. Already early trades, and well
done, Jax. Well done.
Maybe caught in no man's land. There's been a couple of moments where I wonder if his own kit is becoming a burden.
NT.
So close to hitting
the shots. Time is low.
From behind us.
Oh my god, Tamazi. 7 HP.
Now Tamazi left with just 7 HP. Info of where he is, and he has to go sprinting. He's trying to bait. He's going towards the other side of the map, but with 15 seconds left, he would almost have to try and catch out Sadak, who's just waiting with the Rolling Thunder. His only goal.
He's playing so safe.
What he does.
Not giving any chance. I like that.
KC level things up.
3-3 operator in the hands of Martin.
Oh, 6 HP.
The gate crash out leaves him up close on
and he gets a kill, bro. How the fuck he got a kill?
Ready for the op to be right down below them, and he stepped through the smoke for more. Now that's a bridge too far, and he is punished. Putting it back to an even scenario. Purpo looks for more, isolating the fights. It's getting a little bit spooky.
Oh my.
The Cosmic Divide will stop them, and with the spike on the other side, it's GX that have to push through that.
Can't use that yet.
Gonna wait, at least for the moment. Cloud may opt to try and reclaim a little bit of control, but the worry as well is that he's just lost his haunt. It's just been utilized. Doesn't have any prowlers, so it just had to be this swing. door
30
open.
seconds left.
Purpo's been given the space to take the peak, and actually Cloud ends up winning it. And then
Big.
in the wrong way goes down. It's left onto the leader himself, but with 8 HP, there is no hope. Purpo is...
And they have no money, my friend.
Teo, potential to just nuke the site completely. They tried to combine it with a stun and with the salvo. Hasn't done too much damage, and again, they've missed the boat on Purpo. They keep missing players in sand.
Yeah, it's a blind side, and it has come back to haunt them.
Okay. Oh my god.
Alive and putting it
Really true, man.
Martine doubles up on the impact of Purpo's ultimate. 2 kills. And the site cleared, both players spotted. Massive information to play with. Decoy ready, fired out, but they know he's still in his ult. Waiting for him to make the play. He's up top, he's being spotted. Cloud's looking for the kill, but this player's on their way straight forward. That runner is concerned with Cloud picking up the top player. Leaves vskc alone. This was looking winnable. They had the info, they had the numbers, but they will not find the kills as time ticks away.
Look at that. This is how you do it. This is how you do it.
Spinning back and forth.
No chance for the guy. No chance for the guy.
Classic.
Got Aves holding as well to potentially do more, but look how far they've pushed up already. They're going to force him back into position. But
How he gets that?
hits the shot.
That's against Purpo as well. He was 14-4. Now 14-5. Extra death to the tally. Lockdown.
It's kind of good at this game, man.
And that puts too much pressure on. They have to try to back out. vskc gets caught in the process, and a couple more get detained. 3. In fact, the push is on.
Oh.
It's only Aves to defend. If he went down this round, was done. There could be a chance, even still.
That could be their undoing. The fact that Tomazi doesn't find anything here.
Bro, the duration of this run is so big.
Only the one spotted, but the stun goes through nonetheless. Cloud holding the line, and the trades go in their favor. Keeps them even for now.
Hello, Aves is. The guided salvo is good, but Runner hasn't moved. He already had that ideal position. Beautiful stance, great execution. Despite a good try by Martin.
Oh my god,
he's
look
gonna
like...
use it.
That's the thing. There is very, very little control currently available for GX. They almost feel like they have to go.
Oh my god.
Should have an idea.
Tzadok got that.
It's
That's
eventually
crazy.
That spin to take down the close man, Amor Tomazi. He might want to try and take this one off his opponents, but it would have to be an utter miracle. In fact, he is completely trapped with.
I'm gonna give an up for KC. Man, 7-5 is pretty good for KC. Not gonna lie.
Tomazi's got a little gap. They think it's clear because of the guided salvo, and now they found out
Down B.
a little bit more occupied than they thought. Down go the smokes either side, and the spike in the open. Flank underway, big north side push. I think it might have been spotted just seconds ago. vskc went in for the peek, and indeed, they've got the info. The execution not quite there.
Win
Maintain
the pistol, GG, KC.
Spike still down, but we're into a 2v2.
Is there to try and hold on to some sort of semblance of control. Has Cloud alongside him. These were the two that had that interplay a few rounds ago to close out another for this squad. On the other side, Martin, he definitely has been the sort of pinnacle for this squad so far. 45 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time to play with, but it's about isolating one of those duels, and Elite is clean with it. Always good for a headshot. But the man they face off against was the superstar of the last map. Cloud, the IGL, trying to hold that line, trying to force him into an awkward battle.
30 seconds left.
Well, it might become that little bit more awkward because they've stolen the spike.
Gate crash from Martin brings him straight to the site for a quick attempt at a plant. It's a fake. They want the fight, but in fact, eventually...
Well played, man. Well played by KC there, dude.
To make this one work. It is a bonus, but it's effectively just a buy round with a fallback.
This would be a huge run for KC, man.
Decoy's going to be destroyed, but Cloud stays close. Martin, though, had him still blinded, and that's a third
Give everyone, bro.
for Martin. The A site overrun, and it's just one.
And this is a save already.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right here was a bonus
see,
round,
let's see.
if you want to call it that. It's one where they still came in with plenty of ability to fight.
Blind.
But it wasn't needed.
Okay.
Just this one guy. Decoy,
Nice,
flash out
bro,
of the
nice.
smoke, and then
Bobby!
frankly just blind fire.
This
He
is my
heard
Bobby.
bullets.
They've completely lost the B side of the map, and Afterplant guaranteed, and with so many deep positions already being held,
planted.
this could be a tough one.
For a 5v5, seeing this many players in B main and their defenders is a very weird flavor of the round. Sadek has stayed on site, and he's going to have a bit of a crossfire with Martin, who's just swung out wide. He hasn't hit his shots this time. It's
Sugetsu, ace.
picking up the
I believe.
pieces.
No.
That's
He's
3
dead.
already. He'll be put to bed, but damage done to Cloud, and Aves and Elite have got time. Guided salvos online as well, and there it goes, buying even more for this squad.
This is gonna totally break Jack's economy, man.
Cloud to pull
H8.
this across the line. It confirmed he's not
Looking good for
defusing.
KC now, man. The
Confirmed
game
he won't
changed.
be defusing anymore. 35 seconds when KC make their intentions known, and it's towards the site that's stacked up. Cloud still here up top, west side under.
Beautiful.
Drop. Cloud gets 2 though, and with Martin taken down by Runner, Cloud gets a bit more.
What a defense,
To
man.
take another fight and to win it. As soon as they see that north side play, that orbital strike seems to be coming down.
Martin was on orb collection duty, gone all across the map to get this one online. Stunned through to give him that
Big kill.
Well, that is Cloud completely isolated. Orbital strike though.
Couldn't he get out there?
He didn't want to peek back in. He knew that they'd be watching. And now the
But
lockdown is going to make things really
you gotta
awkward.
turn,
30 seconds
no?
left. They can plant just at the back of that site. Well, in fact, it's going to be denied anyway. Sadek has just come up with 2 huge kills. This is starting to fall apart a little bit for the side of
Sadek.
GIANTX as the IGL looks to do it all. He is
Sadaki, bro. Holy shit.
Well, to say that's an unexpected conclusion is an understatement. 4 kills? He was.
I expect an ace from Sadaki, actually.
And a little bit of cover and fire.
Disappointed.
Here and everywhere, but
On Loud, he was better. He got an ace on this map. I remember
He
that.
might have been hit by a stun as well. Here's Sadek, 1 up close, flash up behind, big swing for more. He's in a death match.
It felt like
in the world.
he had the
He likes this map, man.
initially.
This side.
Okay, we don't
Okay,
need to
okay.
Oh, Purpo. Now this is an annoying thing to run into at all.
Oh, I thought he hit that flag, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was Runner that took down Abbott.
I was about to cut this guy simple already.
Was on him anyways. Runner for another. That's
Oh,
Sadek.
I miss
shut
simple.
down.
Finally.
Come to Valorant,
Not
bro.
only shutting down Sadek, but
Fuck
for Runner,
yes,
he's had a
I'm
couple
joking.
of rounds.
I like
Quiet,
Cess too.
silent hero. This time it's more direct, and it gets the Rolling Thunder online and ready. KC do manage to set foot on that site. Might be the beginning of the end for them.
So much reliance here on Martin. He's trying to find a safe spot. Stun will go in.
Spike planted.
There's not anything to do with denying that plant. And now the Rolling Thunder. Yeah, it seems almost a little bit irrelevant when you don't know where these players currently are. Maybe trying to force them back off the site, but they are already off the site.
Yeah, the gate crash got them that quick reposition, but Elite has been caught. The speedy approach working out with
Bro, what a close series, man.
It's Sagetsu who has to clutch it out again. The defuse under.
Now it's runner time. He can do the same thing, Sadak.
It's 11 for the defensive
Bro.
side as GX claimed the lead
Against
back.
Vitality, KC also had a very close game, man. And there they lost, bro.
It almost feels harsh that one of these teams
And this
has
is
to
crazy.
go home.
Like,
We've had a
you can lose 2 games,
back
doesn't
and
matter if
forth
they're close or
series.
not, man.
The
And
minds
be
behind
eliminated.
this.
And don't attend the first Masters, you know?
Wonders with the pauses. I might be in trouble here. Rolling Thunder this time. He is not in the right place at the right time. So much utility put in, completely stunned up on the site, just trying
Right.
to hold on with the shorty, but they haven't been able to get towards him.
Smashing in with smoke. He's safe. Inside his teammates smoke. They don't know what's going on. They're going to step into this unaware that the shorty is waiting.
Smart by
And
Purple,
they
man.
certainly
Good
don't
play.
know. He's got enough to back it up. Beautiful play from GX. Purple was under such heavy threat. And Tamazi, he was...
Purple looking good today, man. In their first series, man, he was just not there, man. But today, he's showing what he can do, man. And he's a good player, my friends. Good player.
KC have to be
GG
flawless.
or OD, bro.
Haste-
Yo, KC could be the first team to get eliminated, bro.
That TP hasn't worked out.
In the hands of Tamazi.
Player for the side. Someone else has to step it up to keep KC's dreams alive. And
Bro.
it's a nightmare for this attacking side.
Bro,
Sagetsu and
bro,
Elite
bro.
left alone. West side falls. Damage on Cloud.
Time, 20 seconds.
Spike is in the open. They have 20
Tamazi wants to get the last kill, man.
That side.
This is personal for him.
The dice need to be rolled now. The drop down from Sagetsu.
Shing is
The
watching.
tower Is there. 10
I know he is.
left. Elite's gone. And with him, the hopes of this round have
JJ, look how happy he is, bro.
2-1. GX carry on in the lower bracket. KC, they started at the top and now they're here. Tamazi
sending his former team home.
The man at the beginning of the day who said, you know,